Solar power is imported from 93 million miles away. Wind power is unpredictable at best. Battery power is artificial. Fossil fuels are mined right here on planet Earth. Fossil fuels, the local, dependable, natural choice. Sponsored by our conservative industries.
Oil is a form of solar energy. Petroleum products are natural. Natural gas is stored sunlight. Coal is a forest product, ancient trees buried under the earth. So why do they create so many problems? Why does the extraction, refining, processing, use, and disposal of hydrocarbons create such a mess? From cancers, wildlife kills, and microplastic contaminant, hormonal issues to climate change. And what can we do about it? What are we doing about it? That's the subject of this module. First of all, let's set the record straight. Natural doesn't mean healthy. In the purest sense, everything is natural. And natural things can be deadly, like lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Or benign, like daffodils. Unless, of course, you eat them, in which case you'll end up with nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. But they're so pretty in your garden. Seriously, the big issue in ending waste is seeing things not just for what it is, but for what it's made of, what it can be made into, and how much energy and labor and time needs to be put into something that is nasty to make it into something nice. In this module, we look at the waste products that result from our use of fossil hydrocarbons, whether we use them as fuels, as solvents and industrial chemicals, pesticides and herbicides, or as plastics. Along the way, we explore what makes fossil petroleum products, often in things we call artificial ingredients and chemical contaminants, different from non-fossil plant products or animal products, often in things called natural ingredients and biodegradable substances. What makes ancient plants and animals and microbes compressed into oil and coal and gas toxic when wasted, and what makes more recent residues of plants and animals thought to be non-toxic? When it comes to fossil hydrocarbons, do we need to keep them in the ground, as many environmentalists would argue? Or are there clean, green, sustainable, and safe ways to use them? This module explores seeming paradoxes, like how clean renewable energy can be used to make dirty fossil energy and products cleaner, and how natural cycles in living organisms can be used to clean up the problems made when we release the residue of ancient organisms into our environments. We look at how microbes help take care of oil spills, and how fungi and plants can remediate toxic soils. We look at what can be done with specific petrochemicals. For example, benzene, an important component of gasoline and polystyrene foam and plastics and nylon, noting that the American Petroleum Institute, API, stated in 1948, quote, "It is generally considered that the only absolutely safe concentration for benzene is 0. By exploring the literature, we explore how, for example, quote, "the addition of sulfate to petroleum-contaminated aquifers can stimulate the activity of benzene-degrading, sulfate-reducing microorganisms, demonstrating that it is possible to stimulate anaerobic benzene degradation in our environments," end quote. The solutions are all out there. We can repair the damage we've done, and we can design our systems now so that nothing enters our environment in a form that would be unhealthy. But to do that, especially if we want to clean up the mess we've made, and if we want to keep the benefits of the oil age flowing, and pursue the dream of big, beautiful, clean coal, to quote the POTUS, without the health and environmental costs and without hurting others, we've got to get a much more informed citizenry and apply what we've learned in biochemistry all over the past 200 years or so, all of us. And we have to be able to weigh the costs and the benefits and eliminate the negative externalities in a cost-effective way. So dust off those old science textbooks, get your Google mojo on, dig into the literature, and let's do this. Drill, baby, drill into knowledge.